Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Podcast, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Right now, it is time to take a look at the stocks on the move today. We're joined by Bloomberg stock maven, John Tucker.
All right, always one of the most active. Let's go right to Tesla. It is down again, plunging to a level that the Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick said the shares would never fall to again. You have Tesla bull Dan Ives. He slashed his price target by 43%. He cites a brand crisis as the EV maker led by Musk has become what he calls a political symbol globally. Now, from its peak in December, shares of Tesla, they are down 50%. And since you really want to know about this, rich go, Elon Musk is still the world's richest dude. But since the beginning of the year, he's lost $130 billion.
That's real money, John.
That's
number two is Guerrero of the Toronto Blue Jays.
Oh,
right?
yeah, nice deal.
Still worth like $300 billion.
Yeah, exactly.
Next.
Bank stocks plunging again. Global recession fears, you can blame that. Number of the major banks scheduled to kick off. Are you ready for earnings season? Earnings season kicking off this
Paul
week.
mentioned it today, and I was like, really?
Huh? So the banks on Friday, of course, the bank stocks, they plunged Thursday and Friday with the group having its worst two-day decline since March of 2020. Gene Goldman, he's the chief investment officer at Cetera Financial Group, says the tariffs have inflamed fears of a potential recession that would likely lead to reduced loan demand and more delinquencies. And then you have JPMorgan Chase down in pre-market trading. And of course, we had the yearly investment letter by JPMorgan
58 pages.
CEO Jamie Dimon today. The takeaway, among other things, is he doesn't like tariffs.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he does a 20-year look back. It's a really strong letter, and he's got a whole back end thing on bureaucracy, corporations. That's great.
And with that brand new building on Park Avenue, you got to wonder, is it going to be fully occupied?
Yeah, they got people all over the city, so they're going to be.
You know who has the best view? Priya Misra.
Sure.
She has
she's
a view
a player
like to die for.
Yep.
Got another one? One more for us.
Apple, lower pre-market to after the iPhone maker declined. They declined 7.3% in Friday's session. Dan Ives, again, he's like all over the place. Cut his price target on the stock to $250 from $325. The market cap sank $443 billion last week. This is the largest weekly market cap decline on record. The stock dropping 13.6% last week. That was the worst week since the week ended March 30th of 2020 during the pandemic. A large majority of course, their products assembled in China, which retaliated Friday to the tariffs. They announced a 34% levy on all imported goods from the United States.
The Stock Movers Podcast from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.